Hello Internet, my name is AQUA and welcome to the final World of Remnant for RWBY Volume 4, well, assumedly. The last one about the kingdoms at least, which is going to be Vacuo. This is on the same continent as Vale, but it's in a desert. So, I guess I'll just roll right into it, shall we? Do a little bit of 3, 2, 1, go. RWBY World of Remnant, as per usual. But this time, it's Vacuo. So let's see how these
there's
people
one kingdom that's had it harder than the people of Mantle. It's Vacuo, the last of the 4 great kingdoms. The western end of Sanus is a barren and desolate wasteland. But long ago, before man went and ruined everything, it was a paradise.
What does that mean?
In the center of the vast desert was an oasis unlike anything you'd ever seen. A jungle bursting with natural resources, geographical defenses, and the world's largest recorded deposit of dust. Nomads that survived the journey across the scorching sands settled down in this little hidden gem, and over time the kingdom of Vacuo thrived. Unfortunately, comfort breeds weakness. While the rest of Remnant had to learn and adapt in order to survive, Vacuo's ancient society kicked back and lived a life of complacency.
This is a very interesting start to this.
Developed kingdoms set their eyes on everything Vacuo had to offer. Its citizens couldn't do anything to stop them from taking it. Years of human conflict, unrestricted mining, and ecological disasters have changed Vacuo. The paradise that was once there is practically indistinguishable from the surrounding deserts. Citizens live in makeshift homes, uprooting and traveling frequently in response to the fleeting resources and occasional attacks from the creatures of Grimm. After the Great War, a formal government was finally established.
Was that the Great War?
Point, the folks living in Vacuo didn't
that the Great War was?
Hold its laws, making Shade Academy the only real source of order in the kingdom. But order isn't everything. Vacuo may not be as prim and proper as the other 3 kingdoms, but it's still standing. And the people there have a mutual respect for one another. See, there's really only one unspoken rule in Vacuo. If you can survive here, then you're welcome here. So there you have it. Vale, Mistral, Atlas, and Vacuo.
That was really unexpected.
You know, Oz would always say that the 4 kingdoms were a representation of what mankind is capable of when working together. Ever the optimist. We sure could use him now.
Wow. Okay, so, we've heard mentions of the Great War before. We had no idea what it was, though. It was just kind of like, Great War happened, stuff, whatever. Apparently it was people just taking over Vacuo and going after the resources. I was not expecting that at all. Especially, like, it started out, it's like, oh yeah, Vacuo was great before. And it's like, what happened? Great War happened, apparently. That's really, like, I was not expecting that. It just goes to show, you know, how much stuff about the World of Remnant that we don't know, but also just like, it just goes to show how much thought really went into the World of Remnant, how all the kingdoms have interacted, not only in the present, but in the past, and like things that have happened to shape the world how it is, because like, Vacuo was totally different. Like, Vacuo was great. Atlas came in and was like, we're just gonna take all your stuff. And then kind of just like, messed it up for everybody. Just like Ro said, humans came and ruined it. Like, that's really amazing. So it seems like Vacuo has it the roughest of just being able to like live there and survive, but it's also kind of more welcoming than a lot of places, which is a very interesting thing to note, because in the Volume 3, like before they started going into the actual like fights and stuff, as the first episode I think it was, they showed a bunch of people from different kingdoms like watching the tournament, and there was a group of Faunus in the desert watching, and it could have been Menagerie possibly, but that doesn't look like desert, I don't think. Faunus might be accepted in Vacuo. I've never really thought of like how the White Fang is spreading through the world, I guess, how big of a thing it is, because all we've seen right now is Vale. So we know the White Fang is a huge problem in Vale. and, you know, kind of destroyed Beacon and everything with some help, and they were more the help to the destroying of whatever. If there is White Fang in other areas of the world, that means that there could be like a leader per kingdom, and then there could be an overall leader. So that's really, really interesting to think about. I haven't really thought about before, like how the White Fang has proliferated through the rest of the kingdoms, or if it has even. So that's something else to look out for when Volume 4 starts in tomorrow. Wow, okay. That's pretty nuts. But that will do it for World of Remnant for Volume 4. Unless they release more throughout the thing, which is entirely possible. This was just like about the 4 kingdoms. And I'm very glad that they did release these before the volume, because we're going to be seeing all the kingdoms. Possibly. If Blake goes to Vacuo, then we're going to be seeing all of them. So RWBY's going to Mistral, Yang is in Vale, Weiss is in Atlas, and Blake is going somewhere. So because of this, I'm assuming that we are going to be seeing all the kingdoms and all of the World of Remnant. So it'll be really awesome to be able to see exactly how all that stuff works together in one world. So that'll do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, you can subscribe, and I'll be reacting to all of Volume 4 and everything RWBY to go on. And probably some other stuff eventually, but right now, just RWBY. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!